There are reality TV couples, and then there are PK and Dorit Kemsley. From their lavish Beverly Hills home to their unforgettable red carpet chemistry, they've always looked like the picture of glamour and stability. But in recent weeks, cracks have started to show. And now, insiders say a new friendship may have pushed their marriage into dangerous territory. It all started when PK was spotted getting unusually close with a well-known Beverly Hills socialite during a charity event last month. At first, it seemed harmless, just friendly laughter and light conversation. But what caught fans' attention wasn't the interaction itself, it was how intimate it looked. PK's body language, the whispered jokes, the comfortable hand on the shoulder, it all seemed a little too familiar. Then came the podcast appearance. The same woman, known in rhobh circles for her charm and wit, referred to PK as my constant in Beverly Hills, someone who truly understands me. The line immediately set social media ablaze. Viewers began digging through old clips, old photos, and behind-the-scenes footage from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Suddenly, every glance, every smile between PK and that woman was being re-examined. And just like that, a simple friendship turned into a full-blown media storm. Dorit Kemsley, known for her composure, her confidence, and her perfectly curated public image, was reportedly crushed. According to sources close to the couple, Dorit was blindsided by the comment. It wasn't jealousy, it was disrespect. For Dorit, it wasn't about whether something physical had happened. It was about emotional loyalty, the kind of subtle betrayal that cuts even deeper. Insiders say Dorit confronted PK soon after, demanding clarity. But instead of a straightforward answer, she allegedly received vague reassurances. It's just friendship, babe. You know how people twist things. But that explanation didn't sit right with her, not this time. Friends of the couple claim that Dorit has been struggling behind closed doors for months, balancing her fashion career, motherhood, and the relentless spotlight that comes with rhobh. PK, on the other hand, has been traveling frequently for business and appearances, leaving Dorit feeling increasingly alone. The podcast moment, some say, was the breaking point. Now, whispers around Beverly Hills suggest that Dorit has quietly met with a top Los Angeles attorney to explore her options. No papers have been filed yet, but the fact that she even made that appointment has set off alarms across the Bravo world. To the outside world, the Kemsley's life looks like a fairy tale. Designer wardrobes, exclusive parties, adorable children, and a mansion straight out of a luxury magazine. But behind those doors, insiders describe tension, tears, and late-night arguments. PK, known for his humor and charm, has reportedly been doing everything he can to make amends. Sources close to him say he's devastated that his words and his friendship have been twisted into something scandalous. He's allegedly reached out to Dorit multiple times, promising to set boundaries and reaffirm his commitment to their marriage. Still, those close to Dorit say trust is a fragile thing, and once it starts to crack, it's almost impossible to fix, especially when millions of viewers are watching every move. Meanwhile, the mystery woman at the center of it all has stayed silent. Some believe her silence is strategic, an attempt to let the story die down naturally. Others think it's a quiet acknowledgement that she crossed a line. Those who know her insist she feels terrible about how her words have been interpreted, claiming her constant comment was nothing more than friendly admiration. But Beverly Hills insiders aren't so sure. They've seen how these stories unfold before. A playful friendship turns into emotional dependency. Late-night texts, private jokes, inside looks, until eventually, one person starts to feel more connected to someone outside their marriage than inside it. As for PK, sources describe him as shaken but remorseful. He's reportedly realized that while he never intended to hurt Dorit, his actions might have done just that. What once seemed like harmless camaraderie has now cast a long shadow over his marriage and public reputation. One friend even claims PK has been considering stepping back from public life, skipping events, reducing appearances, and focusing on rebuilding trust at home. He knows Dorit deserves clarity, not confusion. Dorit, meanwhile, has been seen in public without her wedding ring on multiple occasions, a subtle but powerful signal that has only intensified speculation. When questioned by paparazzi recently, she offered no comment, just a faint, tired smile before stepping into her car. Behind the Bravo cameras, this isn't just a storyline, it's real life. A marriage built on love, tested by fame, now shaken by whispers and doubt. For fans who've followed the Kemsleys since their debut on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the thought of a separation feels heartbreaking. They were the couple who seemed to laugh through every scandal, who always stood side by side, no matter how dramatic the show became. But sometimes, even the strongest partnerships can fracture, not because of one moment, but because of the tiny cracks that form over time. As one insider put it, Dorit's not just fighting for her marriage, she's fighting for her dignity. PK, for his part, is reportedly still holding on, telling friends he'll do whatever it takes to win Dorit back. But the question remains, is it too late? In the days that followed, the world of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills was buzzing louder than ever. What started as whispers in the tabloids had evolved into full-blown speculation across social media. Clips were resurfacing, fan accounts were dissecting timelines, and Bravo commentators were releasing podcasts titled things like "Did PK Go Too Far?" and "Dorit's Breaking Point." But while the world watched with popcorn in hand, those close to the Kemsleys say the reality was anything but entertaining. Inside their Beverly Hills mansion, the atmosphere had changed entirely. According to one insider, Dorit had become distant, quiet, and guarded. She wasn't yelling or crying anymore. She was simply still. It's like she's emotionally checked out, the source explained. She loves PK deeply, but something inside her has shifted. She's tired of being the one who has to keep forgiving. PK, on the other hand, was doing what PK does best, talking. He's always been the showman, the one who can charm anyone with a story, a laugh, or a clever line. But this time, the words didn't land. Dorit wasn't buying it. Friends say PK tried everything. Flowers, private dinners, heart-to-heart conversations. He even reportedly canceled an upcoming business trip to stay home and focus on family. But every gesture seemed to come a little too late. Dorit's friends have been rallying around her, with a few fellow housewives allegedly advising her to protect her peace. Kyle Richards, who's known both PK and Dorit for years, is said to be deeply concerned. Kyle loves them both, one source shared. She's seen their ups and downs before, but she's never seen Dorit this fragile. This isn't about gossip, it's about trust, and once that's gone, it's hard to rebuild. Meanwhile, Bravo producers are reportedly walking a fine line. They know the Kemsley drama could become a major storyline next season, but they're also aware that this is real pain. A producer allegedly told an insider, "We want authentic emotion, not exploitation." But let's be honest, this is exactly the kind of real-life tension that viewers connect with. Still, Dorit has made it clear that some things will remain off-limits. She's protecting her children, the insider continued. She doesn't want them to see headlines about their father, or worse, about their parents' possible separation. And yet, the headlines keep coming. The woman at the center of it all, whose name Bravo fans are now whispering across forums and fan pages, has finally broken her silence. In a statement shared during a podcast appearance, she insisted that her relationship with PK has always been strictly platonic. She said, "PK and I are friends. We've supported each other through business and life. I adore Dorit, and I would never do anything to disrespect her." But the damage, as many pointed out, was already done. Even though her clarification was meant to calm the storm, it only made things worse. The internet started debating whether she was telling the truth or trying to control the narrative. As one fan put it on Twitter, "If you have to explain it, you probably crossed a line." Back at home, PK reportedly feels humiliated. "He's a proud man," said a friend. "He's used to being in control, used to being the protector. Now he feels like he's the problem." In recent weeks, PK has been seen without his usual confidence. No big smiles, no quick jokes, no charm. "He's not the same PK right now," another source revealed. "He's been quiet, reflective, almost scared of losing everything that truly matters to him." For Dorit, the emotional toll has been overwhelming. Friends describe nights of insomnia, mornings spent in silence, and a newfound hesitancy about what comes next. "She's strong, but she's human," one insider said. "She's questioning everything: her marriage, her trust, even her place on the show." At one recent Beverly Hills charity event, Dorit attended alone. The paparazzi photos told the story for her. Dressed in classic black, with a composed but distant expression, she looked stunning but hollow. And the missing wedding ring didn't go unnoticed. The speculation has also spilled into Dorit's social media life.